Yo, what is up? What is up, YouTube? This is Kotetz here. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the IMPERIAL Teamtage by Stunting, which is the very first Teamtage, and let's get straight into this video. So, the first thing I want to sort of point out / review is the editing and the music, like I usually do. So, the editing the two editors were, if I can recall correctly, Sapphire Prod and RZ Edits. Part 1 and 2 and Part 3 respectively. So those are the two people that edited this whole entire montage. Like, I'm sure Sapphire Prod did most of it, but RZ Edit stepped in, did the last one. So I like the color correction you guys had on it. It sort of went from being like bland and neutral to the very beginning, and then it kind of got darker and darker, and then it kind of got like a bluish color at the end. I kind of liked, if you noticed, if you watch it again, that the color correction changes throughout the Teamtage, like not just in each part, but it feels like the color correction like goes from one point and sort of evolves and goes to the other. So I like the fact that you guys did that. And also the text choice, I'm not exactly sure the name of the text that you guys used, but I don't see it very often. It looks very bold, like the edges at the end, it stands out a lot with a drop shadow and like everything. So I did like the text choice too. The black bars were the right size, and that's very important. And now I'm just going to move on to the music. So the music choice, or I believe, was epic music and sort of like rock music. Not like emo rock music like Lob Thomas Porks would like put in his videos. No offense against him, but a lot of people don't really like that music. Like, feel free if you like it, but I kind of like this kind of rock better. It just feels like energizing and positive and like relaxing, which is kind of supposed to Teamtage music is kind of supposed to be, in my opinion. Like, it can be like epic and that kind of stuff, and like electronic and that kind of stuff, but I do always like it when someone chooses like this kind of music to put in a Teamtage. It just feels like the right music every single time. No matter how many times I hear it, it just feels like that's always the right choice to put in the Teamtage, if you understand what I'm saying. And now I think I'm going to get into the stunts. And before I get into the actual stunts, let's talk about recording quality. So 99% of the people in this Teamtage had good recording quality, like especially Razor. He was on PC. The stunts came out absolutely beautiful. I'm pretty sure Razor is playing in 1080p and 60 frames per second, so that makes it look really good. And it goes all the way down to people like Vortex Gaming and Mohekito, who are using potato cams. So I guess it makes you unique. It makes you stand out. I called you out individually for having a potato cam, so it's not bad, it's not good, but just you have a potato cam, so that's all I'm really gonna say. Now let's move into the actual quality of the stunts instead of the quality of the recording. So when I see the opener, let me go back to it in a second so I can get a better explanation of it. This guy, I think Legends, he goes off a classic bump that I'm pretty sure Jens Setterdorf and some other people have gone off of, but he puts it in a whole new way. Like, people have been destroying Wee Wing lately, like that black building at the end of Little Seoul. Like, people have been like finding new ways to land on that for like within even like the last few weeks. So he goes off that little like invisible bump that a lot of people have gone off of, but he takes it all the way to Wee Wing. So congratulations, that was perfectly fit for an opener, large building stunt. Only possible with Akuchu, so it's fine that you use Akuchu, since he can use it with it. And hold on, I'm also going to talk about the finisher before I talk about the middle. So the finisher was hit by Razor, and he lands on a building that no one has ever landed on before. Like, when I saw this, I couldn't freaking believe it. I'm like, wow. Especially since he did it with a baddie 801. I'm like, whoa, baddies don't go that high in the air very often. They're meant to go long and far, but you take it like all the way this high to a building that's so high up in the air in Little Seoul that no one's ever landed on it before. It's like, whoa, dude. This is a sign you're really good. And I always think it's really good, just like X-Black and Razor are two great examples of the point I'm going to make right now. If a leader of a stunting team is one of the best members who hits the best stunts, chances are the members are going to like follow in that direction. So I think that's really good that like people are like the leaders of teams like are taking initiative and hitting really good stunts despite all the leadership responsibilities they have on top of that. So I applaud you for that, for hitting two great stunts in your own Teamtage. Even though they're both off the same bump, since it's a very original bump and stuff, I'm gonna excuse that and say it's fine. Even though in some cases I might point that out as a negative thing. But yeah, let's move on to the majority of the stunts in the middle. So most of them were big building stunts. I think there were maybe like 1 or 2 technical stunts. A few people hit some pretty good skydives, like not as tight gaps like a Sean Nays' steady finger, not that tight, but I thought they were still pretty good, like some low gaps I hadn't seen before. I'm pretty sure none of them are reland, so congratulations to all the skydivers who hit great skydiving stunts for this Teamtage. And yeah, next I want to move on to motorcycle big air glide stuff. So I'm gonna get some of my highlights here. Mohei did a few good ones along with his tower precision. I like that a lot. Let's go over here. Oh, this reminds me. This is another thing I wanted to talk about. So IconStee and someone else found this new bump, a double bump thing, and I think it was pretty good. Like the bump might have been a little bit overused since the same bump was used for 3 stunts in the Teamtage, but since no one's ever done it before, like I said before, I kind of excuse it for that reason. And especially since it's not like Cryptic, who's had like 4 Teamtages. Like, this is Storm Stunting's first Teamtage, so I'm gonna excuse a lot more things than I would from Cryptic if they release the same thing. I might be slightly disappointed, but Storm Stunting, I think they're doing great, considering this is the very first Teamtage they've made. And that's something I will say right now, and will say for any other review of a first Teamtage ever. It's like, there are certain things you excuse when a lot of the stunters in the team are new, and they're still learning, because if they learn from their mistakes, they'll get a lot better next time. Which was the case of every single stunting team that has ever existed, to be honest, if you look at the data. So yeah, I'm not sure if I have anything else to say. I think I've made this review far long enough. It's been like 7 minutes, and I am so proud of myself. I talked for 7 minutes and I didn't need to cut anything out. Yes, a success, a great success. I'm not even gonna edit that guy in, I'm just gonna say it. And yeah, the total amount of points I'm going to give this Teamtage is a 9.8 out of 10. Great job. I just came off that as top of my head. That's just, anything above a 9 is awesome. So yeah, Razor, this is my review, and I hope you enjoy it along with anyone else. And if any of you enjoy this video at any point in time, make sure to drop a like on the video. And also subscribe to my channel for daily GTA 5 content. Until next time, this is Gotetsu, and I'm out. You guys have a good day. Tomorrow or Friday, I might post a stunt challenge if it doesn't conflict to my stream. I'll have to figure out a spot, but I know I haven't been doing those kind of videos as much as I should. Sorry about that. But just with the Lowriders DLC and all these Teamtages just coming at me at once, I don't have as much time to do those kind of videos. But once like it kind of dries out and I don't have as much to upload, I'll start to return to that kind of content, if you understand what I'm saying. Alright guys, this is Gotetsu here, and I'm out. You guys have a good day. Please be safe. I'm out.